Hey, what's up, guys? So it's another eBay unboxing, and before I do so, I want to give a shout out. Well, first off, I want to thank all my subscribers. You guys are like family. I love reading your comments all the time, and I want to shout out a subscriber by the name of Julie King. Julie King donated to my channel through PayPal, my husband's PayPal account, and made it possible for me to buy another thing to do an eBay unboxing with. That should be coming in next week. We'll do a dedication video to Julie King and for her generosity. And that was the nicest thing. And it was the first donation to my channel. So Julie King, you rock. Thank you so much. It's people like you that really make my day. Okay, so we're going to do this eBay unboxing right now of an antique. I saw it on eBay for $95 like 2 weeks ago, and I couldn't afford it. And so I put it in my watch list. About a week later, it went down to $65. And then a week after that, it went down to $35. So the seller sent me a $35 make an offer, a private list, a private offer. And I accepted and said, why the hell not for $35? And what do we have here? Well, I'm definitely not Dr. Lori. So we're going to go down the Google rabbit hole. We're going to figure out what this is. And when we find out how old and what this item is, we're going to actually learn something, hopefully. Let's see what we got. Okay, these peanuts are going to go everywhere. And yes, the peanuts are messy, but I don't mind them at all. I rather have them. Okay. Okay, so what I think I have here is a piece of Limoges, antique Limoges. And Limoges is not a brand name. It's a place in France, and it made a lot of different kinds of porcelains and kiln fired enamels. And the kiln fired enamels go way back, and we'll go down the Google, don't mind me, the Google rabbit hole in a minute. But let's first look at the features of this. So it's either a pillbox or a patch box. And we'll also find out what patch boxes are again in a moment. And you'll be quite interested to find out what patch boxes were if you don't know already. There's a 6 or a 9 on the bottom. It's either 6 or 9. It's whichever you prefer. We have this little thumb spot. By the way, there's a mosquito in the video and he keeps trying to attack me. And so we have this little thumb piece right here, this fancy scroll to open this box. But first, let's look at the lid. And we have this gorgeous foil metallic. I don't know if you could see that. And it is very, 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 very iridescent. And it looks like it's a Greek warrior. And we'll figure out who that Greek warrior is in a moment. Probably some kind of medical doctor of the day. Because you see the little snake scepter in the hand? There we go. We'll find out which mythological... there I go again with the muck mouth. Which mythological creature or god this was. And on each side of the box, we have acanthus leaves. And the acanthus leaf design is very, very pretty. And I believe these are like either little swords or little fleur de lis. And yeah, this is unmistakably French. I'm having such a muck mouth today. Jeez Louise. All right, let's open it up. And as you can see, you open up the little box. Inside, again, we have kiln fired enamel. And kiln fired enamel is not really glass. The seller said this was glass, enamel glass. It's a powder that's placed over some kind of metal, sometimes copper, and it looks very glass-like. It actually shines like glass, as you can see there. And all right, so let's go down the Google rabbit hole together. We'll find out what a patch box is. We'll find out about kiln fired enamels made in Limoges. I call it Limoges, but you say Limoges. And we'll check out all these interesting things and all these interesting objects that you might come across with this beautiful kiln-fired enamel. Age, I'm not sure on this one. It could be early 1800s to late 1800s is my guess. But we're going to figure this one out together. Okay, so now we're going to have me, a New Yorker with a terrible pronunciation, try to pronounce what this thing is. This caduceus. Yeah, it's a caduceus, all right? No, catechus? Oh, who the hell knows? All right, so it's a caduceus. All right, and that's what I call it. How's about that? And the Caduceus is a symbol of Hermes or Mercury in Greek and Roman mythology. Caduceus symbol is identified with thieves, merchants, and messengers, and Mercury is said to be the patron of thieves and outlaws, not a desirable protector of physicians. Ah, interesting. See, Google rabbit hole. Google rabbit hole time. Okay, Master IC French Limoges, circa 1600 to 1610. I didn't know it went back that far, this kiln fired enamel. Pair of salt cellars. Interesting. And you can see this fired enamel work. Very, very beautiful. Very, very interesting. Is it my piece? The answer is no, but you can get an idea about these kiln fired. Hey, enhance, focus. Antiques. Come on, focus, damn it. There we go. Here's one of Nero in the manner of Jacques Laudin the First, 1627 to 1695, and you can see these enamels go way back into time, and it says probably 17th century. Oval plaque of Emperor Nero in profile, and you notice they used a lot of Greek gods, and I think this is a Greek god Mercury or one of the thieves that we looked up on Google earlier. Yet there's more. Holy guacamole. Price realized 4,750 Great Britain pounds. And this is after Jacques Laudin, or Laudin, don't know how to pronounce that one. Limoges, probably 19th century. We got a bunch of Roman politicians. There we go. Caesar. I was going to say gods. And interesting. Very interesting. But wait, there's more. And here's another one with that foil. You know that foil enamel that I showed you on mine? Can we enhance? Focus, focus. And yeah, I'm filming my screen, so there's no light over here. And very, very, very interesting. Of course, these son of a bitches always want you to pay. Subscribe to the price guide. Yeah, they want you to pay to find out what that sold for. I'm a cheap bastard. That's not happening. Bidding has ended. Do we know how much it ended for? We don't know. But what was that? Jacques II Laudin, early 17th century. A drawer purse. Very interesting. So that was a purse? Wow, wait, let's check that out. How could that be a purse? Well, these son of a bitches won't even let you see the picture. Oh my God. Let's see. Can we see the damn picture? Oh no, because they want you to pay, so you have to see that. But wait, there's more. Okay, early Victorian earrings with, oh God, another French word. Gracile. Gracile. I'll do it with an Italian accent. Italian New York accent. Grisale? Grisile? Grisile, maybe? Okay, with Grisile enamel empire scene. Early Victorian earrings with Grisile enamel empire scene. 1840. Okay, very interesting. And again, we have almost that classical style, and they even have a video for you to see. And I don't feel like watching the video, but let's check out more pictures if we can. Oh, cool. Look at that. And sold. How much? We don't know. Well, it's not like mine. It is similar. And again, we're on First Fibs, which is, yeah, First Dibs, which everything on that website is priced 10 times the value of the item. Okay, so here is an example of that foil enamel. Antique French ormolu and Limoges enamel table mirror F. Bienvenue, 19th century. And you can see that foil type of enamel throughout this piece. Let's try to get another picture. There we go. Which is very similar to mine, not giving us a date on our object. My guess is anywhere between 1800 to about 1900. Yeah, so far that's all I can think. It's possibly only that old. It's not the early 1600 ones, I don't think. I would like it to be, but it's probably not. And come on, enhance, focus, damn it. When you think you can get away away from me. Here is another enamel box that's French. Let's check out. Let's check it out. It's different than mine, but there we go with the enamel even on the inside, enamel on the bottom, and we have this classical scene on the top. How much did this thing sell for, and how old is it? Price euro 390, which is, oh my God, like 4 something in US dollars. Period 19th century, and they never tell you precisely how old something is. Of course not. Now we have really went down the Google rabbit hole. Here are French enamels. Very, very old antique French enamels for you to see. all different kinds of beautiful antique objects, boxes, plaques, you name it, they made it. Artwork. Look at that. Look how beautiful. And we have the foil style enamel, like on my box. My box is nowhere near the quality of these guys over here. But then again, it's so teeny tiny. It's only about 1.5 inches by about 1.5 inches. So how do you expect them to paint microscopically? So there you go. Here's some of the Limoges French enamels. Now we're going to get to patch boxes in a moment. We're going to find out what a patch box was, and we're going to actually see patches. What is a patch box? Okay, it doesn't hold patches for your jeans. Okay, a patch box is a small, usually rectangular, sometimes oval box used mostly as a receptacle for beauty patches, especially in the 18th century. During the days of Louis XV, what is that, 10 and 5, Louis the 15th? Wait, I suck at math. 10 is X in Roman numerals, and V is 4. Louis the 14th? I don't freaking know. Black patches of gummed taffeta, were popular with fashionable women and sometimes men who wanted to emphasize the beauty or whiteness of their skin. The patches varied in form and design from simple spots, stars, or crescents to elaborate animals, insects, or figures. I'm out of breath. Patches had their own tacit language. A patch at the corner of the eye would indicate passion. One at the middle of the forehead, I thought you were Indian, could express dignity. Women sometimes carried their patch boxes, which sometimes also contained rouge with them. A gift of a patch box could be a costly expression of admiration and sentiment, but they were usually gold, sometimes enameled, enameled, or painted with amorous scenes and encrusted with jewels. Maybe mine is a lot earlier than we thought. On my favorite website in the whole wide world right now, Cleopatra's Boudoir, otherwise known as cleopatrasboudoir.blogspot.com. We're going to go down the Google rabbit hole. And here we go with patch boxes. So it was highly regarded during the 18th century, and creating false ones became a common, often in fanciful shapes such as hearts, crescent moons, or stars. But at certain times, women who wore patches in the shapes of birds, flowers, and even horse-drawn carriages. And look at the big black spot on the side of that lady's face. And yeah, quite interesting. Okay, so, wow. All right, so what the hell? No way. I heard it like actually covered up blemishes. It's just basically, it looks like he's a football player. Yeah. What the hell? These things were hideous, and they carried these around in fancy boxes. Oh, here's the women. Let's check them out. It's always fun to check out the fashions of the day. Elegant 18th century women wearing patches, sometimes more than one at a time. Why? Why? Okay, on the cheek, right next to her nose, on the forehead, on the side of the cheek, and by the lip, by the eyes, and by the side of the mouth. Interesting. We have this one over here with one big round one and several small ones. Really interesting. This lady, she looks like she has the mumps. And she's got one there and one there. And you're not covering up anything, lady. Oh my God. Okay, 3. And look at this. Okay, so that is what patches were. And that's how, hence, we have the patch box. Very interesting. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.